Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports in association with Round for Round Boxing. If you haven't already seen the latest video, three-time middleweight king Kelly Pavlik is now in the game. Kelly Pavlik will be part of the Round for Round boxing roster. So the three-time middleweight champion of the world, Kelly Pavlik, is now part of Round for Round boxing. So another good fighter that we've got that's part of Round for Round the roster. The roster keeps getting bigger and bigger, and more names will be announced. To check out that official announcement, just go to our Round for Round playlist, or check out this video at the end and you'll see the playlist there, or just click on the cards. On the cards it will show you where to go to for the announcement of Kelly Pavlik himself saying that he's part of Round for Round boxing. Great announcement. So here we go then. December the 8th, I believe. These two combatants, James Degale, the Olympian, the world champion, versus Chris Eubank Jr., the IBO super middleweight champion of the world, former. Where do we begin with this? It's an interesting thing. You look at these two guys, you think to yourself, okay, you think on paper, Degale, the more skillful boxer, the Olympic gold medalist, fought in the much higher caliber opposition, has beaten better opposition and better fighters, better boxers than Chris Eubank Jr. You'd think that Degale would be odds on to win this fight. Bearing in mind that both George Groves and Billy Joe Saunders never won Olympic gold. So if you want to talk about amateur pedigree, James Degale has got the best amateur pedigree out of the three guys, the British guys that Eubank will have faced. James Degale has got the best resume in terms of achievements as an Olympic star, and you have to say as a world champion, because the defenses he's made, the guys he's fought, from Butte to winning the championship from Durrell to his fight with Badou Jack. These guys have all been top-notch fighters that Degale has been in the ring with. And Chris Eubank Jr. has yet to get I would say, signature win on his resume. Now, the other thing about Eubank Jr., I don't know if he's worked out how to fight a southpaw yet. He has still got Billy Joe Saunders issues. And if you saw the JJ McDonough fight, he did not look good in that JJ McDonough fight. JJ McDonough was catching him coming in when Eubank was overcommitting. Eubank couldn't get out of the way of the straight left hand. In fact, he couldn't get out of the way of the right jab of JJ McDonough. And okay, JJ McDonough is no Floyd Mayweather, and he definitely is no James Degale. But the other fight, James Degale's had, I said it before, and I know James didn't like me for saying that I felt that Badu Jack took his soul, but, you know, I am a massive fan of James Degale, but I just felt his career, he's taken way too many punches, sat on the ropes too long. If it's because of injury, well, the fight he had against Truax didn't help. The rematch he didn't look great in. He had a fight the other day, I know he won. And at that sort of level, you expect him to do well. But the real question is this. How much has James Degale got left in the tank? That's the first thing. And secondly, out of the three guys, Billy Joe Saunders, George Groves, and James Degale, out of the three of them, the guy who's going to give you the most breather is James Degale, because he will voluntarily lay on the ropes. George Groves, you got to hurt to get him on the ropes. And Billy Joe Saunders, well, he's as slippery as a snake. He's not going to just let him sit on ropes for you. Degale takes he has lax concentration at times. And again, he goes naturally towards ropes. That's what's going to help someone like Eubank Jr. Now, the thing is, will Eubank Jr. be able to find Degale enough times to land his big shots? I mean, the other thing is Eubank is a middleweight. Yeah, he's a middleweight that's fighting a super middleweight. I'm not too convinced he's got the power moving up at super middleweight. I'm not sure. The power at super middleweight is still being a question mark. Yes, he knocked at the guy at the Vidrim, whatever his name was. Nobody knew who he was. He knocked him out. But, I mean, you saw what Callum Smith did to George Groves, and at no point in time Eubank really looked close to knocking George Groves out like that. So, you just don't know. Again, he didn't look good against JJ McDonough. And how much has Degale got left? So, at the moment, this is a toss-up. The better boxer is clearly James Degale. The better brawler? I don't know. Somebody said the other day, if you just put a jab on Chris Eubank Jr., then that's it. I just don't know how much. It's not just how much Degale's got left in the tank, how much his skills have waned. I mean, what part of Degale's career are we looking at now? We're looking at the Okay. Said my sound's gone. Sound's back now. Okay. So as I said, Eubank wins on. Degale stands and fights too much. In the past, he has made fights too close by standing and creating. I agree with you there, J124. Absolutely. this is a point I made earlier about James Degale, that I think he stands and trades far too much. According to this, I'm still live, so I'm not sure why people see the stream's gone down. But yeah. Yeah. Let's see who else. Sounds back. Thank you. You're welcome, Pekadeka. Yeah, so this James Degale fight James Degale has a habit. Well, he's had a habit all his career of standing and trading. I just don't think that's going to be suitable against Eubank. I think that's the percentage game, really. It's all percentages. Hit boxing's about hit and not get hit. And with someone like Eubank Jr., like Billy Joe Saunders, took those percentages away of engagement. He engaged when he had to, rather as opposed to he did it because he had to, not because he wanted to, because Eubank forced it upon him. So he was in a situation where he had to respond. James Degale engages when he doesn't have to. There are many times he could be boxing and using a jab, or standing right in front of you and trying for 3, 4, 5 punches at you. Well, he doesn't need to be doing that and gets himself into brawls. And the other thing I noticed about Degale is Degale's got a pretty good chin. He's pretty durable. But I don't know. I saw him. He got hurt badly in that last round against Badu Jack, and he got hurt by Truax in the first fight. And I don't know. He does look like a tired look about him, James Degale, but it's a grudge match. It's definitely a grudge match. These guys have been talking back and forth for ages. Who knows? Degale may feel that he's got Eubank's number. Eubank may feel he can just go in there and do what he normally does. Who knows? It's one of those kind of fights. I just don't know. I don't know. It's about how much Degale has got left in the tank. It really is. So yeah, who do you think is going to win this fight and why? The mind says Degale, or the heart says Degale. The mind says Eubank. Reasons for Degale: better boxer, better opponent, opposition, proven world class. Against age, wear and tear. And why is he still boxing? Eubank Jr. Pros, work rate, good chin, good stamina. Fearless, and is prepared to gamble in fights. Youth, experience, I don't know about that bit. He's had experiences of getting beat at top level. That's what Eubank Jr. has. And I just wonder if the name Eubank wasn't there, whether this fight would have the same hype to it. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. But if JJ McDonough can make Eubank Jr. look less than impressive, then again, you've got to look at James Degale. And again, JJ McDonough, with all due respect, is no James Degale. All right, I'm out of here. Not a long stream for this. So love to know your thoughts and your views and who you think wins and why. I'm out of here. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, as always. And thank you so much. 40,000 strong subscribers. We've come a long way. Thank you all so much. Take care.